You're in a cave by yourself looking for gems. Suddenly you can smell a foul stench as a group of goblins attach from the shadows. Before you're able to properly react, the smallest one of them runs up to you and tries to stab you. Roll to dodge. Did I dodge it? My first roll is an 18. 20 is like the best thing that could ever happen. It's been such a long time since I did role-playing things. But usually the game also says if you're rolling over like 15, you will escape. Or something like that. Been forever since I did it. Yeah, same here. I don't even remember when I last... I think... I'm not gonna lie if I'm saying it's like 13 to 15 years ago since I did it. The only thing is that I remember how fun it was. You quickly spot the knife and dodge out of the way. The goblin is unable to react and falls to the ground, and the knife goes flying out of his hand. What do you do? Grabbing the knife. Trying to take the knife. Crap! I didn't get the knife. Fuck! You quickly turn around and go for the knife on the ground. You have trouble in seeing where it went in the dark damn cave. You think you spot and dive forward to grab it. In panic you let go of your torch and it falls into the puddle and goes out. You are now in completely darkness with no knife. Oh. Damn, that was mean. Complete darkness as well. Oh my god, I'm screwed. But I'm still thinking, how did I lit the torch from the beginning? Don't I have like a flint and steel on me so I can light it up again? The thing is, if it's going into the puddle, even if I had a flint and steel, I wouldn't be able to light it up again since it's soaking wet. I want to hear more of this story. But how did I get the torch then? You're in a cave by yourself looking for gems. Suddenly you can smell a full sense of starting from the shadows. Before you're able to... The small one of them runs up and tries to stab you. Quickly spot the knife in the way the goblin is. What do? You quickly turn around. The knife goes to the ground. You have trouble seeing where it went. You think you spot the knife. You're in panic. You let go of your torch. The thing is, where did the torch come from? Because it didn't say that I had a torch from the beginning. I didn't know. I don't know how. Did you get it? I don't know. I didn't, but I'm the GM. I said you had a torch. Okay. I can agree to that. So what do you do? What do I do? What? You're now complete... Oh, complete darkness with no knife. I'm in complete darkness and with no knife. I'm gonna try to be in stealth and try to see if I can find a knife anyway. What the fuck? What's the odds of me rolling 17? So did I find a knife in the dark? You can feel the panic set in and you're even more determined to finding the knife. I feel around in the dark with your hands where you think you saw it. Your hand bumps into something metallic and cold and grab it as fast as you can and stand back up. You quickly realize it's way too heavy to be a knife. What do you do? What the fuck is it then? What you spotted in the dark before you lost your torch was actually a sword, maybe dropped by another adventurer like you, or maybe one of the goblins. Either way, it's a great weapon to defend you with. Ooh, I like it. I definitely like a sword in this scenario. But I still need to be able to see some D&D there. Yes! You wanna join, Goof? It's actually fun. Either way, it's a great weapon to defend you with. Yeah, but I'm still in the dark, so what the fuck am I doing about that? Because even if I have a great weapon to defend myself with, I can't see them. I can't just swing around hoping that I'm hitting the goblins. Somehow I want to get some light source. I can give you an option if you want. Yes, thank you. Now give me an option. Through her bags or trying casting a spell. Okay. So which one is it? It's up to the GM to decide. But the thing is, since I don't know what kind of character I am, I don't know if do I even have magic. I can't decide that. Fuck, let's go try casting a spell then. I didn't even know I could do magic. Looks like I can. Yeah, apparently. Use your strength and cast flare. Nice. You summon a powerful ball of lights in your hand. Illuminates the cave and you can clearly see the 3 goblins again. 2 of them are ready to fight and 1 still on the floor, not sure what to do. What do you do? 2 of them are... What are you trying to do? Fight the one on the ground first, so the other 2 are splitting up before I'm taking them on. But how? With the sword! I'm going to the one that are alone first, taking him out. Or trying to take him out. The 20. Please! Oh, yes! In one quick motion, you turn the sword around and stab the goblin on the ground. He lets out a horrifying scream as the sword goes through his back. You immediately stop moving. As you pull out your sword, one of the goblins lets out a battle cry. Starts running towards you, and the other one draws his crossbow and fires an arrow. What? You didn't say that they have bow and arrows? What the heck? And you didn't ask. That's actually true. But I'm trying to dodge the arrow and then get ready for battle with the second goblin. Okay, time to roll. I will do that. D20. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. You get ready to dodge, but focusing on the wrong thing. You try to dodge the goblin running at you and jump directly into the arrow. It lands in your chest. Do a death roll. I'll do that. If you roll at 1, you die. For each death roll, the stakes will increase by 1. D20, there we go. Oh! But yeah, Riro, I did a death roll and I rolled 18. Okay, luckily it didn't hit anything of vitals. You grab the arrow and snap it. Only a small piece sticks out and you're ready to go again. As you look up again, the goblin that was running at you jumps on you and is now on your back. He tries to grab your arm, which is wielding the sword while also locking its leg around your stomach to not fall off. I think I'm gonna roll for him. For who? For the goblin. I tried his best to... He tries his best to grab your arm, but you're wiggling too much. He abandons his project and you grabs on to you instead. What do you do? Since I'm holding the sword, and I'm trying to grab his both wrists and trying to squeeze them together so he gets in so much pain so it's actually letting go. And then I have the opportunity to let go of his feet. Please let me have such a luck. You pull his arms. You pull his arms and realize this goblin is a real poor condition. Without realizing, we ripped off one of his arms by the shoulder. Ow! Immediately lets go and falls to the ground in pain. He lands right on top of his friend. Look at you, already putting them in a pile. The other goblin looks on in horror and tries to reload his crossbow. And I'm guessing the 5 is that he fails to reload his crossbow. He fumbles the arrow and drops his weapon, stands in panic, not sure what to do. What do you do? Well, since he shot at me and actually hit me, I'm gonna try to charge him before he grabs his weapon again. And that's a roll because that's an action. Please let me charge him. You run at him with your sword and slash at him as you get close. He dodges out of the way, trips and twists his ankle. He says, please spare me, I have children. Oh! You doing the children card? So one is dead, one is injured, and one had a twisted ankle, saying that he has children. You massacred him, so yeah, wow. Kill him, of course. But I'm not too sure about that, to be fair. I'm actually gonna let I'm gonna kick away the crossbow so you can't aim in my back, and I'm gonna let him live. But I'm gonna kill the other one so you don't have that pain. Do I have to? So you try to kick the crossbow away. So I can let him live. You kick away the crossbow and start walking towards your blood pile. Roll.
Finns ingen mer loot här. Och de hoppar
18.
väl bort till vänster någonstans.
A goblin sees an opportunity and jumps at you. You hear a noise behind you, and as you turn around again, you accidentally punch him in the face and knock him out cold.
Här har jag en turen. Med skott och allt.
Well, that's the thanks. Do I have a rope? We can check. Roll. Okay.
Vi behöver dra skott.
Oh. I made a boo-boo. I know. I have a rope. I'm gonna tie him up. And then I'm gonna go to the other goblin and kill him. I have 2 ropes. Okay, I'm gonna tie him up. I'm gonna tie up the goblin that tried to jump me, because I'm actually gonna spare his life. But I'm gonna kill the other one that are in pain and bleeding out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe I should play on some games and maybe win some money now. Oh darn it. Kinda need some money to actually play. Rigged. I rolled a 1 before. It's either really high or really low. I actually got an 11 and a 10 as well. That's actually true, Purple. You make an excellent knot, and when he wakes up he won't be able to move. You make your way over to the pile and notice that one armed goblin is gone. What? What the fuck am I supposed to do now if he's gone? But since I accidentally dragged his arm off, he should be bleeding. Yeah, I'm gonna try to follow the blood poodles to end his misery. Oh. You grab your bag and your ball of light and follow the trail deeper into the cave, and suddenly stops with no goblin inside. What do you do? How can it stop and the goblin is gone? Okay, I'm turning around, trying to get out. You turn around and make your way back without finding any gems. Oh, I was supposed to find the gems as well. Fuck. You decided it was enough adventure for one day. Walk past the dead goblin and the goblin that's tied up. But how come I didn't find any gems? And I forgot about that. Damn it. I want to find a gem. How do I find gems? Do you want to go deeper instead? Yes. You think nothing of the blood trail and continue
Ja.
deep into the cave. Shortly after you start
Jag hoppar i vattnet.
hearing
Jag
sounds.
hoppar i vattnet.
I go deeper. I want to find a gem. I don't know what I'm doing. You told me. You told me to use it, or that I wanted it. But why? Why do you want them? I don't know. Because you told me that I need to find them. But I don't know why I want them. So you want me to pick? Yes. Because I don't know what I'm... That was the quest that I needed gems. You were sent into the... you were sent in to help the miners collect some gems and protect them from danger. But how can I protect them? Wait, I was alone in the cave and I took out 3 goblins. And now I've found a room full of gems. But where are the miners? You look around? I haven't done that. Okay, since I assume that I don't... Do I have a pick for the gems? Or how do I pick them up? You do not have a pick in your bag, so I need to find some miners. Okay, I'm gonna look around to see if I can find some miners close by. And I'm assuming that I have to roll on that? Yep.
In. Nah.
Okay, I need to go deeper in them to see if I can find some miners, I assume.
Yep.
You understand that the lights were the miners' lanterns. You see no one else. So since I didn't face them when I was going into the cave, it means they are deeper into the cave. And I can't pick the gems myself, so I have to find the miners. Do I have an option where in the cave I'm going? Like left, straight forward, or to the right, or something like that? Or am I just going deeper? Sure. I will describe it. Yeah, do that. Do that. Instead of me assuming that I'm going somewhere. Describe it. Fuck, I didn't realize that we have to do this for real. This is freaking fun. Even though it would be more fun to actually hear you describe everything, so... But I can actually fantasy my mind how the cave is looking and the goblins and the fights and everything. This is fun. It's a big room with tons of gems on the wall. The room is pretty big and well lit. The cave is being held up by wooden pillars, and on the right side you see nothing but gems. On the opposite side of the room, top, there's a water pond and a tiny waterfall. You see 3 other ways out of the room. 2 on the left and 1 by the waterfall. I want to go into the one with the waterfall. Roll.
Jag hör en annan bil.
Okay, I'm going to the left instead then. You make your way over the waterfall and trip on something and fall directly into the water. So I'm soaking wet now. I still want to go that direction. Even though I'm soaking wet. But I still want to go that direction. You get back up and looking at the ground where you tripped. You see a pick.
Det ligger massa millimeter eller?
You get out of it, but the ball of lights remains at the bottom of the pond. Okay, I'm gonna grab the pick and go back to the gems room. And I'm gonna drop the pick there and take a lantern. Because it's well lit, the room, so it should have something so I can actually bring with me, like a torch or something. Okay, roll. Okay, yeah, I think I'm out of luck now. You are so good. Yeah, I know. You wanna join me on my mission, Purple?
Det var väl bra.
Damn it, you're just gonna listen to everything. Okay, gotcha. You wake your way to the gem wall where you enter. You drop the pick, but you can't reach the lanterns. Fuck. I'm going back up again, and I'm gonna swim down to see if I can get the ball of lights with me. Because I'm not gonna go in blindly. I'm gonna try to get the ball of lights in the bottom of the pond. Please.
I antal.
I'm gonna drown. I'm so gonna drown. Once again, you make your way back over the pond. You trip on another pickling around. Fall. Hit your head on a stone and fall into the water again. Oh, scheisse. And death roll. Fuck. Please give me something good. I'm not dead. At least I'm not dead. You managed to make it back up without drowning, but you're not getting close to that water ever again. I wonder why. When you stand up on solid ground, you feel lighter. You realize that on your second swim you lost your sword. It's now resting nicely next to the ball of light. What do you do? What the f... I'm actually going for a spell so I can reclaim my sword. Let's see here, D20. 11. You cast one of your other spells, Shadow Puppet. You summon a shadowy figure and send it into the water. What do you want it to do? Bring the sword, because if it's a shadow figure, I can't let him take the lights. I'm gonna roll. Roll D20. Now I can roll. No, you can roll. I saw that too late, so you can roll. Fuck. The shadow figure comes back out of water with your sword and immediately vanished. I got my sword! I kinda wanted the light as well, but with the sword I can at least defend myself. By the way, I haven't asked, because if this room is covered with lights and stuff, is there lights in where I'm going? You see a few lights down the tunnel next to the waterfall, but you can't tell about the other ones from here. Because if it's still lights there, it's a bigger chance that the miners is there somewhere. You continue into the tunnel. There's a few gems on the walls, but not nearly as much as in the big room. You go deeper, but there's no miners anywhere. Let's see, you stop at the last light and rethink before you go any deeper. Once again you hear the sound you heard earlier. I kinda want some lights with me, but I can't reach the torch. And I don't want to do a spell again, because I think that's cheating to do that too often. But the thing is, the sound that I'm hearing can also be one of the miners that are trying to sneak on. Okay, can I yell to see if I'm getting any response from the miners before I'm getting any deeper into the cave? You can. Do I have to roll for it? Yes. Fuck. D20. Oh, for fuck's sake! You yell to see if someone is there. The sound stops and you can feel a shiver down your spine. Oh, fuck, I'm screwed. Is there a continue to the story, or shall I just say what I want to do, or... I really don't want to do anything at the moment, so yeah. Sure, roll. Fuck. Do you mind rolling for me? Roll for fuck. That wasn't very helpful. Something comes flying out of the dark and attach itself to your chest. Try grabbing it and pulling it off, but it's way too sticky. You see, it's a long, thick white thread. As it starts pulling you into the dark, you can feel your spine something. I'm grabbing my sword and try to cut it off. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut it off, so you can't grab me. You fumble for your sword, but you're now being dragged along the floor and you're unable to reach it. Okay, it's sticky. I can't reach my sword. I don't have the pickaxe. But it's dragged me. Okay. Oh, I still have a rope. I'm trying to reach my rope.
Jag gillar den mycket bättre än den förr. Det var du eller?
You have a rope and 2 more undetermined space and maybe something else in your bag. You grab grab for your rope and pull it out of your bag and immediately drop it. Well, then I have to go for a spell and hopefully it's something that can get me out of this sticky situation. Since I can't reach my sword, I dropped my rope. I don't have anything else than the freaking... I really don't want to use my spell yet. Maybe you should start rolling better. Oh, thank you, Purple. I know that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get the roll spell. She used all her good rolls fighting the goblins. Yeah, I did. But I'm thinking, since it's a tunnel in a cave, you should be able to grab the side of it. So if the spell doesn't work now, I'm gonna try to grab something so I actually can get a good grip, so I then can reach for my sword and cut it off. Depending on what Riro says now. Maybe it's gonna make me paralyzed or anything. I don't know. And I definitely need to save this VOD afterwards and clip all things together. I don't know how to... Riro, do you mind helping me with that? Because I don't know how to clip and stuff. But I want this D&D thing together. Thank you. That would be really nice of you. Because I have no idea and I really want to keep this. You try casting your spell, Ray of Frost. You're able to cast it and the roof is now covered in ice. As you're being dragged further and further into the cave, you're now in complete darkness. What do you do? The roof is now... Okay, I'm on the ground having this thing. So that means... Fuck. But I'm gonna try to grab the wall so I can give myself a little bit of break. And hopefully I can reach my sword after that. Purple, do you mind rolling for me? Yep. Don't let me roll. Well, you're rolling better than I am. You reach out into the dark and touch one of the wooden pillars. And just as quick as you grab hold of it, it snaps. Now you're holding onto a piece of wood. Oh! But I'm holding a piece of wood. I'm gonna use the wood to slam the sticky thing on my chest. Roll. I'm gonna roll. Roll. For fuck's sake, give me a break. You used the wood, but no luck. The web is too strong. What the fuck am I supposed to do? You have one more action in the tunnel. For fuck's sake, one more action. Can't stay here forever. Well, that's actually true. Okay, I'm trying my last spell then. And yes, I know I need to roll. Okay, I have spells ready. It will be determined by your roll. Okay. D20, please give me some luck. Yeah, pretty good, but is it good enough? In a desperate attempt to get fire, you cast a final spell. Enlarge. You grow to the size and stops. It's tight and you can't move much. But the web snaps and you're free. Yay! What do I do now? Oh! I'm actually... I think we need to take a break from this as well soon. But I'm just gonna go back to pick up my rope. Yeah, I'm leaving it too. Yeah, I kind of figured. Roll. D20. After a few seconds, you shrink down to normal size and make your way into the dark. You see a faint light. A little further ahead in the light, you find some equipment and supplies. Just ahead, you see an opening. It turns out you got turned around in the dark, but you got a rope. Oh, yes! But wait, I got turned around in the dark. So this web thingy was no, but this was going. That was
Ooh,
a sneaky
I'm
one. What is the other equipment then? And by the way, roll. D20.
Gör typ inte lutan.
What the fuck? Just because I'm rolling on the 10, it's gonna be
Hey.
a little bit of shit equipment, I think. Some more picks, bags, and ropes. You see a lantern without lights and some kind of staff.
Jag har samma.
Can I put them all in? Oh well, the staff I can't put in the
Jag spränger deras
bag, but
motor också.
everything else I can put in the bag, right?
Ja.
And the staff I can kind of put between my
Där
back
är
and the
det i
bag,
alla fall då.
because I still have the bag. Sure?
Sen vet
Question
jag
mark.
inte vad om.
I need to roll for that one, don't I?
Någon sköt upp något bakom.
Ja!
Nej, det var bakom alltså.
Now when I don't need it, I'm getting a 20. Fuck! It's about time. Yeah. a little bit late though.
Ja.
And I struggled so much, and now I'm getting with all the equipments. It turns out your bag was a bag of holding. You put everything into the bag, and you now carry about 30 ropes and
Tack.
20 picks. Having infinite space, you don't bother with the bags. But while moving them, you find something more underneath. It's a minor helmet. You can join another ball of lights and place it in. So I can finally see. Yay! Thank you. Oh, that was so
Did you make
worth it. So what do you think, Rido? Should we end it at that so we continue the mission
Ja,
next
jag
time?
ser dem. Rätt över mig.
I actually want to do a D&D stream now. Because this was freaking fun. I have a plan. You have a plan? Wait, what plan? Continue just a tiny bit. Okay. So I got deeper into the cable, right? How about stop going deeper into the cable? No! That's no fun. No, I was actually asking if I was... You make your way through the opening and shine your headlight around. You see that the walls are covered in webs. Looking closer, you also see a bunch of small spiders. The thing is, the miners can actually be inside of there, stuck in a web. But I can also turn around and take one of the paths to the left. I kind of want to continue just to see so the miners aren't stuck in the web. So look around. Yes, I'm gonna look around.
Ska jag kolla om det finns
D20.
på någon annan affär?
I promise. Now I'm getting the high rolls, and when I'm actually in the fight, it's like, I'm gonna get one, and I have a. I'm still curious what you mean with I have a plan, Riro. I know that you are writing the D&D now, but I'm still curious what you mean with a plan. Oh, let's see. You look around the room some more. In the roof, you can see several openings which you think the spiders are using to get around. In the other end, you see the big cocoon-like things, and determine that might be eggs. As you make your way along the wall, you notice that a part of it is red. You cut the wall with your sword, and out falls two miners, and the one unarmed goblin to jump backwards in shock and bump into something. You now stand face to face with a giant spider. The one and only that took you on a trip. It growls. Oh fucking hell, what do I do? To be continued. Definitely. So I'm not gonna say now what I'm supposed to do. So we're gonna continue from that part. Okay, gotcha.